Hi guys, and welcome back to 204.5 Way of Living. In today's video I will continue about networking and actually giving some tips. But let's start with the story. Have you heard the story about the facilitator giving a lecture about networking? An event where everyone is to network. He asked a question from the audience. How many are here to sell? Well, of course, everyone is raising their hands. They have either product or service, or they are probably selling themselves as well. But then he asked a question. How many are here to buy? No one raises their hands. What do you think? Is that the effective way of doing networking? No one is buying anything. Everyone is just here to sell. Okay, maybe the questions were wrong. Maybe the right question is, how many are here to help each other? Because I think that's the main question. That's the way I approach networking. How can I help you? Maybe connect you with some of the guys I know, or maybe I am the buyer. Sometimes I am. It's actually a very good way to find the right products, right services from the right people. And from that, the selling comes eventually. At least that's what I believe in. Like I mentioned in the last video, I've been a member in BNI for over 7 years. And just last week, I reached a milestone. I have been given people business worth over 1 million euros. And I have received roughly 300,000 on the same time period for the different companies that I've been working or for my own businesses. So it's still not balanced, but I believe the more I give, I will get it back eventually. A good example from years back when we were working with a startup, and I was visiting in a BNI chapter in Dubai. And I was able to help some of the company a little bit. Maybe I gave them a good contact that they could use or something like that. I don't even remember anymore. But they felt that, okay, Jani is a good guy and we need to help him. And when they saw our startup business idea from LinkedIn, they actually connected us with a few really interesting people in their area, and we tried to establish the business in the Dubai, but we were not just ready at that time. But it came back, maybe a year or two later. And that's sort of the first tip of the day when you approach on networking is how to help. And the other one is that we are doing business with people. It's B2B or B2C, you always hear. But I call it P2P, people to people. You want to know the other one. For me, networking is also, or it has been like a good way to make new friends, find like-minded people and actually becoming friends with them. I just had a lunch meeting the other week with a guy, and we didn't really spoke about business that much. We were just like getting to know each other. We were talking about sports, about kids, about life in general, and seeing what the other is doing and how he reacts to things, and what are his motivations in life, and what does he want to achieve, and where does he want to go. And it helps to do the business then in the next stage. When you know the person, you know that you can trust them. And that was the aim in my business as well, or is the aim. What I did back in Nordea and what I'm doing in now is that people can rely, when they know me, they can rely that I'm giving them the proper offer, that they don't have to ask from someone else if they can do it cheaper or better. And I can be the guy that they trust. And that's the way I want to do business, create long-lasting business relationships. That's the 2 tips of today. I think that's enough. Remember to check out the earlier videos as well. Subscribe to the channel. and I'll get back to you. Bye for now.